Hello, fellow star stuff. Hello, happy when Tuesday. Tuesday? It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday. Yay! Yay! Welcome on in, everyone. Hello, Squid. Welcome on in. Hello, Black Blue. Welcome, welcome. We are here today with a short just chatting stream, probably. Probably. You feeling better? I am feeling better. I don't know if it was allergies. I'm thinking it was probably allergies, whatever I was dealing with, so I'm feeling better from that. It's just I like should be on vocal rest today. I should be on vocal rest today, to be quite honest, but that's neither here nor there. We're gonna probably just have a short stream today, just a short stream, because I still want to yap. I still want to yap and talk about all the amazing games that are coming out as of late. So let me go over to is it this one? No, it's not this one. What am I talking about? What am I talking about? No, it's this one. It's this one. Okay, yes. Hi. Hello, everyone. Hello. Apologies. So apologies. I guess it's a few different things. First off, let me start with apologies in case I look weird today. I said, remember how I said I bought a new audio interface and I was so upset that it wasn't working with Ever 17? Well, in the break, I got it to work with Ever 17 actually, and I was like, sure, okay, I'll work out the rest of the stuff, and then I'll have it in time, ready to fully test out for this stream. And that didn't happen. That definitely didn't happen. So I had to switch back to the old interface like last minute. And then on top of that, I also did some like adjustments to like parameters and things like that. And I was like, yeah, everything's gonna be great. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be okay. And you know, it is how it is. So I did not have time to finish everything that I want to do. So we are here instead. We are here today with this instead. So hopefully it's still a little bit still a little bit okay. Still a little okay. But yes, I guess the other thing is that I've been gone for like a really long time, and the main reason for that is just that I've been sick. I've been sick pretty much since right before debut, I want to say, and I'm like, what is this? Because the thing about it is that, knowing me, if someone told me you're sick because of stress, just purely from stress, I'd be like, yeah, I believe that. Yeah, I believe that. Not like stress from the debut, obviously, and like I hope I hope the internet doesn't go down and like whatever else, but like it really wasn't about the debut. It was about other things in the background. So I think it was part of the reason, and then I think like it just kind of continued on, and I thought for sure like, oh, it has to be stress then. Seemingly it's gone away now, hopefully, and I have started taking over-the-counter like allergy medicine, and I'm thinking maybe that is part of like what's been helping with that. So like maybe it's allergies. I don't usually have allergies, so it's really weird, but I guess I developed allergies. Also, hello Ginger Lunas. Hello, welcome on in. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome on in, everyone. My name is Courie Cosmos. I am the delivery girl of the universe, and right now I'm here. I'm just kind of yapping. I'm just kind of chatting for a little bit. But welcome on in, everyone. Welcome on in. Hello, Ginger. How was your stream? What were you doing? A raid of the spice variety. Nice. I hope the stream went well, whatever it was that you were doing. Not sure if you were just chatting or playing a game. But I hope it went well, whatever it was. Thank you for joining. Being sick really sucks. Stress flu. Yeah, like a stress flu. Yeah, I want to say that. Like probably a stress flu is something like that. So the thing is, I don't know what the actual issue is. If it is allergies, then great, it's solved. If it is like a sickness, like an illness that just like comes and goes, then it's 100% caused by what is it called? It's 100% caused by stress and is 100% out of my control. There's not a whole lot that I can do. at least until, I don't know, like July, August. There's not really a whole lot I can do other than just, you know, just continue on and hope for the best. So hopefully it's gone for good, because I really just want to be able to say that it's allergies at the end of the day. I think that would be a lot better overall. So it's pretty good. Beat one game and started a new one. Hope you're doing okay. Thank you so much for checking in. Yeah, I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine. What game was it, if you don't mind me asking? Was it fun? Was it I hope it was good. I hope whatever it was good. But that's a, you know, momentous achievement. Here on like this channel, we play a lot of like games that span months and months of my time. So I know like the feeling of just like, wow, I completed a game. Yippee, huzzah, yippee. So I hope it was a momentous achievement for you. But yeah, so that's kind of just what's been going on in the background. Not like as a like a Debbie Downer sort of thing, but just more so just been talking about what's been going on with me, I guess, kind of in the background of things, while I also bash my head against this audio interface. It's like, why are you not working with Ever 17? The way I had to get this set up was so insane. I had to plug in my old audio interface at the same time, and then only then would it show up in the sound mixer options for Windows, because apparently that one uses the Windows driver and this one doesn't. And then from there I was able to route it into the new audio interface, and now I can make it work. And then on OBS, I have to use a separate driver in order to get that to play on stream. So fortunately, both audiences have, you know, the volume stuff now. They can they have volume stuff, so it's like they can hear things. But it's, you know, it took a while to get there. It took a while to get there, certainly. But yeah. What else? I mean, the main thing obviously is that in between like all of this as well, and just like personal things just like in the background, I think the main thing is obviously that it was Summer Games Fest weekend, which is kind of what I wanted to talk about a little bit today. So audio work sounds so complicated. It is complicated. It is complicated. I actually, because I had to get, like, for reasons, I had to get into audio engineering. I had a basic understanding of it, but I really had to like dive deep into it for like this year. And it is it is certainly something. I still don't really understand it, but it's you know, one day at a time. One day at a time, and I push buttons until things work. Is basically how it's done. But like actual proper audio engineers are crazy. I don't know how they figure it out. So yeah, lots of games announcements. Like what, we had 3 game shows in the last 2 weeks. Yeah, we had the Summer Games Fest had basically everything. It had the Xbox showcase. Persona 6 is real. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Persona 6 is real. And then we had the what was it? We had the PlayStation showcase. And I don't think there was any, I don't own a PS5 anyway, but I don't think there was anything there personally. I did see the what is it called? Oh, I forget what it's called. No, it's that one horror game. The one horror game. My brain is saying The Last of Us, and it's like, it's not called The Last of Us. That's something else. That one horror game where like everyone can die, and that got a sequel. And like, I'm definitely not gonna play it. I'm definitely not gonna play it because I don't like horror games. But I will watch other streamers play it because I think those games can be very, very fun and entertaining, and like what you can and can't do. So that happened. There is that there at the Sony one. I haven't watched the Wholesome Direct as of yet. I wanted to on stream, but I don't know. It might be a little bit of a shorter stream, so maybe we'll cut that for time. I don't know. Maybe we'll see how I'm feeling at the end of the day. And then there was the actual Summer Games Fest itself, and then there was the Nintendo Direct earlier today. So all in all, it's about 5 different shows. I guess maybe technically the Wholesome Direct doesn't count because it's more of a genre thing rather than a games platform thing, but still a lot. Until Dawn. Yeah. There we go. I was like, it's like The Last of Us. That's not what it's called. Yes, Until Dawn. Until Dawn 2 got announced, and I was like, really? Because like, if you don't know, so apparently I guess the company that had originally owned and worked on Until Dawn, apparently I guess they don't own the game anymore, and so they've been doing Until Dawn likes Until Dawn adjacent games. They've made like, I don't know, like 3 or 4 of them at this point. And I've seen like I saw the one that had the one of the guys from the Sweet Life, I guess the Sweet Life or Sweet Life on Deck, the Zach and Cody show. I saw that one with him in it, and it was a really goofy game. It's a really goofy game. Like, it is, like, to me it is scary, but it is a really goofy game. So there was that. But then I also like I guess they just don't own the rights to it anymore, so I was not expecting literally Until Dawn 2. I was like, yeah, okay, sure, I guess. So the main thing from the State of Play that I liked was the Courie game. I can't remember which one was the Courie game. Which one was that? Courie game. Oh yeah. This is the one by the lady. Yeah. By the lady. Just by the lady. So specific. Yes. I remember this one as well. Yeah. I hadn't played it too much attention. It didn't seem like my type of thing personally. But I'm glad that because I think that studio did one other game, and like, it was pretty underground. I hope they get more like more recognition for the newest game that they're working on, because I know it's kind of not a whole lot there. So you mean the Dark Picture anthologies? Yeah, those games. Yeah. So hello, I hope everyone is having an amazing and wonderful day. Welcome on in, Kenneth. Welcome on in. Hello. I am having an all right day. I'm having an okay day. I hope you've been at least very good. At least very good today. Thank you for stopping on by. I appreciate it. Yeah, I remember Courie. I didn't write down specifics about like what it was that I saw. There was like a ton of different things. Hold on. I'm gonna pull up right now and just like scrub through the VOD of each one. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Let's see. Oh, there was the Wolverine one. I don't have a PS5. I don't have a PS5. If I did have a PS5, there is like, remember how I said like during the debut streams, like I want to branch out into games that I wouldn't necessarily, that I'd be too like shy to play on stream or anything like that. This would probably be one of those games, honestly. If I had a PS5, I think I would want to play this on stream, genuinely, because I like the Spider-Man games. Like, I like them. I played a little bit of them, and then I also like I also just like generally just like have seen other people play them, and it's like they're really fun. Obviously Wolverine is a little bit different, but Wolverine is like is the only other one that I like. It's like decently like, hey, I remember that. I remember watching a movie about that one time. maybe possibly. So it's like, it's something like that for me, I would say. Honestly, the Wolverine game looked nice, but it's not something I'd be interested in to play myself. It would be fun to see. Yeah, I think it's definitely got a different vibe from Spider-Man, to be fair. It's not just like, whoa, I'm flying across a city. It is very visceral. And I mean, the blood cleans off of him like surprisingly quickly, but overall it is very like visceral, of just like, yeah, you're just stabbing a bunch of dudes. Because that's literally his powers. So there was that. Not sure if I'd ever get... There's just not a lot of games where I feel like a PS5 would be necessary. If I were... And at this point, it's not really the case, because apparently the third Final Fantasy VII remake game, Revival? Returnal? I don't know. I don't remember what they're calling it. But if I were a fan of that, for example, prior to this third one being launched on all consoles simultaneously, I would have probably bought it, to be quite honest. But honestly, otherwise, I don't know if I really will. There's never been anything that's like, wow, I have to have this console. I have to have it. It's like, yeah, I'm good, I can wait. So there was, what else was there? I'm like looking through it now. I see Kemuri, then I see a bunch of different stuff. Oh yeah, there's I'm not gonna play this. I'm not gonna play this definitely, but I found it interesting. It's just like Ace Combat had its new like launch thing. I could never play Ace Combat. That looks like it would just make me motion sick and miserable. Miserable. But I did see like a story synopsis thing of Ace Combat, and it's like, is this game even real? Apparently it is, and people love it. So good for them. Good for them. I don't mind that. It just looked a little too linear, not enough open world. That's fair as well. For the Wolverine game, it's it did look a little, like, I would say a little less open world than Spider-Man, for example. I would say that. I can't imagine it's gonna be too linear, but there's no sense of like, wow, it's gonna be in this one place, because we all know that this is the place. This is the place of Spider-Man, therefore it's going to be the place of Wolverine. I didn't get that sense from the trailer, but I'm not too familiar with it. I'm not too familiar with like the Wolverine lore, so maybe it's possible. Maybe it's possible. I'm seeing I'm scrubbing over the Until Dawn 2 trailer, and it's just like Neil Newbon is just like, he's just there. He's just there. My favorite thing about the trailer, there's like a few things about it, but it's like my favorite thing about the trailer is like him just like face planting into the water, and then one character looks to another and is like, does no one know who this guy is? And it's like, what do you, a guy just shows up on a random uninhabited island that you've never been to ever, and you're just like, welcome to the team, fam. Welcome aboard. And it's like, what? Of course not. But apparently so. It has all the, I don't know, just all the workings of a traditional, I don't know, like slasher film, just like dumb people doing dumb things. It's just kind of like, is part of the appeal of it, I would say. Although Until Dawn was more like part of it was bad people doing bad things, although it depends on how much you can sympathize with them. So but yeah, it looks like it'll be very highly anticipated for people who love those sorts of games. So Wolverine doesn't really have an area for him other than the X-Men mansion, or I guess the general area of Canada. Yeah, that too. He's Canadian? I didn't know that. I didn't know that, honestly. I thought he was just, I don't know. I didn't know that he was Canadian specifically, but I like most of the cast Until Dawn, except the director guy. He was pissing me off. Yeah. It's definitely meant to, there are definitely characters in there that are just meant to be like, yeah, let's hope this guy dies by the end of it. Let's hope that this person dies by the end of it. So it's very fun in that way. I don't know, just like seeing just like, man, am I gonna regret having this character killed off, or like what can I do to save them, or like anything like that. So yeah, Wolverine is Canadian. Today I learned what he spends most of his time outside the X-Men in Canada. Okay, I see. Well, I guess the general area of Canada will be our home base. So I see. That's probably why it's gonna be more linear. I get that. In that case, it's less open worlds. But there's still gonna be, I mean, it's a video game. It's still gonna be like side quest and like, help me do this thing, please. And it's like, yeah, sure, I'll go do it for you. Different things like that. So. And then there was the God of War one. I'm not like a God of War person. Again, this would probably fall under the category of like games that I would like to try, but I have more of an interest in trying Wolverine than I do God of War, to be honest. Probably because Wolverine is maybe a little bit more self-contained, I will say. But also I just like the combat a little bit better. But it is it's God of War. It's God of War. People seem to be, I mean, the larger internet will have its opinions. But of the people that I've seen that actually do like this game series, they seem to be pretty excited for it, because apparently the main character, she's a badass. Apparently in myth and legend, she's supposed to be like a absolute badass. So I don't know what the cube is. I don't know why the cube. That's so ridiculous. I guess it's like the squirrel man, or was it a squirrel? The squirrel man that was voiced by ProZD. I guess it's kind of like that, maybe. I don't know. Perhaps. So, but that was the state of play. That was the state of play announcement thing. Notice how there's no Final Fantasy. It is state of play. It is PlayStation, but there's no Final Fantasy. So that got saved for like the summer Game Fest. Yeah, Wolverine is too. Oh yeah. Like Canadian wilderness, not any particular city to my knowledge. Oh, he's just like in the woods, in the woods, the great Canadian woods. And then I guess we're just gonna find people there. We're just gonna find people there essentially, and it's gonna be like, hey, can you help me collect 10 stacks of wood? It's like, sure, whatever. I'm a protagonist. I'll do that. I don't know, it's Laufey or Laufey? I assume it's pronounced the same way as the singer. But I don't know how to say her name either. So the Laufey game actually looks really good. I do want to play that. Sadly, I don't have a PS5. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like so many people, especially I think because of like the pandemic and like associated things, were just like, so many people I know is like, I don't have a PS5. I just don't have one. And it's like, oh man, that kind of sucks. I will say. So only stopping by for a bit. I don't have much input on the Nintendo Direct either, but it's good to see you guys again. Hello, Kadensha. Hello, welcome on in. I appreciate you. I'm only gonna be streaming for like a little bit here anyway, because my voice is dying. Well, you know, it's dying a little bit. But I appreciate you stopping by, even if it's just for like 5 minutes or so. I appreciate it. Also, hello, Counts. Hello. Her name is Faye, so that should probably tell you how to say her whole name. So Laufey. Laufey. Okay, Laufey. Gotcha. Laufey. I'm not gonna remember this at all. I'm just not up to date with like the God of War lore. I just don't know it. I don't know it. They killed all the ports to PC as well, Sony. I mean, apparently that didn't stop them from, at least Final Fantasy, from escaping the clutches of console exclusivity, essentially. But they do tend to keep like stuff on the platform a little bit before releasing it outwards to like everyone else. So yeah. So it's either a PS5 or shit out of luck. Shit out of luck for at least, I don't know, like 4 or 5 years until they release it again. And then you have something to play. So there is that. I did hear that. Yeah. It's like it is something that they do. It's like it's a console exclusivity sort of thing. It's like some consoles do it more than others overall, but I'd say, like, yeah, it is kind of like a, like, I guess it's partly a marketing thing. So, you know. I hate the concept of game exclusivity. I need my games on PC. Nintendo does it worse. Nintendo is like its own like special, like because it's Nintendo. It's so like cut off from everything else. So it's like it's a little bit different from it, you know. I would say there's definitely like a separation to be had, I would say, overall. So also, hello, Petri. hello. Oh, I saw you were streaming the other day, so I think you're all settled in. welcome on in, Raiders. My name is Courie Cosmos. I am the delivery girl of the universe. I can't hear my own music, and that's throwing me off. I don't like that. Hold on. Let me turn this back up. Okay, there we go. Hello. My name is Courie Cosmos. I am the delivery girl of the universe, the space delivery girl. Currently here talking about games because we are gamers or something like that. I don't know. I don't know. Something like that. Hello. Welcome on in, everyone. Welcome on in. We're finally we're finally on the same time. Yeah, that is true. That is true. What is a game? I don't know. I think it's something where you pick up like this little square box and it has like buttons on it, and then you press it until the game says yay you win. Yay you win. The screen says yay you win. Hello Petri, welcome on in. What were you playing? What were you streaming? If it was a game. Otherwise, you know, oops, that's awkward. I guess we're not gamers. I guess we're not gamers. So, welcome on in, Jackson, Skyfire. Welcome on in, everyone. Insane Pigeon, welcome. Thwack, Thwack. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. That Warhammer game did pique my interest. The one with humanity fighting orcs. That looks very cool. I wish I knew what you were talking about. I think we're so real with you. I think I probably saw something generally like that, and my brain zoned out. It was like, yeah, that's awesome. That's so great. It's Warhammer. I do know people who like play Warhammer, and it's like they actually like it. They actually enjoy it. So good for them, to be honest. It's just not a me thing personally. I don't even remember seeing it. Was that in the Summer Games Fest, or was that in the Sony one? Subnautica 2? Oh, nice. I guess that's a game. I guess that's a game. Nice. I saw some people playing a little bit of that. It's back to, you know, the horrors. Back to the horrors as they truly are. But I hope it was fun. I hope it was fun. Thank you again for the raid. If you have to raid and run, or if anyone here has to raid and run, feel free to do so. I'm just here. I'm just yapping for a little bit before I go to bed. Before I go to bed here. But thank you again. Thank you again. It's scary. I know, it is genuinely. Some of those like character designs are terrifying, or not character designs, but like monster designs, I guess, creature designs, terrifying. We should never go into water ever. That's what I've realized. That's what I've realized. We should never ever do that. You talked about the Nintendo Directs, or like all, you talking about the Nintendo Direct, or like all the announcements? All the announcements. So we just went over the PlayStation one. There's not anything mostly that I'm too interested in other than Wolverine, but I don't own a PS5, and then Until Dawn 2. And I'm a scary cat, so I'm not gonna be playing it. Like, I'm not gonna play it, but I enjoy the idea of watching other people play it, because that game was really fun to watch other people stream. So there is that. But it's like, I would like to play Wolverine. It's like, if I could get my hands on a PS5, and it's like, I don't, what would it do? It would just be there. I play Wolverine, and it's like, well, that was cool. That was cool, and then it wouldn't do anything anymore. So that's the issue for me. Will the Wolverine game be on PC? It will eventually. It will. Just like the Spider-Man games got ported over eventually. So it's like, they will be eventually, but I don't know. It's gonna take like 4 years, I would say. 4 years or so, I would say, before, you know, we actually see them. So it's gonna take a little bit. Yeah, just not on launch. Yeah, exactly. Watch others suffer for our amusement. Yay! Yay! Oh, the woes of a streamer. It's so hard. Boo-hoo. It's so hard. But it is really funny to watch people just like mess everything up. And it's like, obviously we need to do this, and like everyone will live, and they all die horribly because they can't do a quick time event, which I couldn't do either, to be honest, but it's really funny. It's really, really funny. So but yes, I was just about to go through the summer games fest, and then I guess I can also pull up. This is just kind of on my own screen, so you can't really see it. It's just kind of on my own screen here. But I can also pull up the Xbox showcase for after, and then Nintendo Directs, so I can scrub through that as well. One moment. Okay, and then Nintendo Direct. Awesome. Nintendo AU. No, Nintendo of America, I guess. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but okay. Okay. All right, fair enough. watching people mess up is fun, but it's also fun seeing people slowly work through their problems. Yeah, but then they slowly work through their problems and then they die. They die anyway because you missed the button prompts. They're just gone. That's also there as well. So I didn't keep up on either, so I'm here for the crash course. Fair enough, fair enough. What was here at the Jeff Keighley Awards? Let's see. Oh, there was the Code Veronica. Congrats to all Resident Evil fans everywhere, because I know this one was talked about for so long. Like, people wanted this for so long. Genuinely, it looks great. Again, I'm such a scaredy cat. Maybe I know that that one horror game that's gonna be locked in for this year is gonna be what is it called? No, Pocket Mirror. There we go, Pocket Mirror. It's the sequel game, I guess, to Little Goody Two Shoes, which we played last time, and I love that game so much. So it's like we're playing it out of loyalty, I guess. I like the other game, so we're gonna play this game too. But it's like I don't know if I have it in me to like actually do a Halloween month of just like, yeah, I'm gonna stream horror games. Like I don't know. The thing about it for me is that it doesn't matter if like in the moment it's just like, whoa, like you get a reaction out of me and like, haha, that was so funny. I will go to bed and then I will dream about that. I will dream about that thing chasing me forever and ever and ever. And it's just like, I'm not gonna sleep. I'm not gonna sleep. It's gonna be a whole month of me not sleeping. So it's like, I don't know. But it's like, if I could stream horror games, and to be fair, Resident Evil is Resident Evil. It's not like the most horror game of all time, so to speak. It's not the scariest game in the world. It's not Alien Isolation. But it is still a little scary. So it's like, I would love to stream it, but it's like, I don't think I can. I don't think I can. Also, what the hell? When did this get back here? Hold on. Where is it? Ah! No, I'm bald. I'm bald. There we go. Why did it go back? What the heck? Okay, well, I guess that's there. Why did it do the front bang? Why did it do the default thing? Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I thought Pocket Mirror was the first game. It is, but then Little Goody Two Shoes is a prequel. Therefore, I guess Pocket Mirror is the sequel per se. So I'm gonna catch some Z's. I kind of stayed up until 3 a.m. watching a funny cat. Good night. Thank you so much for joining, Insane Pigeon. Thank you so much. Yes, please get some sleep. I am also sleep deprived, and I can tell you, you need to sleep. You need to sleep. You need it. But thank you for stopping on by. I appreciate it. Bye bye. Bye bye bye. Also, the P6 has me hyped. Yeah. It's gonna be more fucked up horror theme, so you have little to go off of. The color is green. I assume it will be decay, sickness, and life. Yeah, I saw some people saying that. It's like, it might be based on like pandemic, plague, just because of the greenness of it. I'll probably talk about it a little bit more when we get to it. But yeah, it is very interesting the way that they decide to reveal it. So Resident Evil is not a horror game. I will die on that hill. It is definitely an action first game. It is not again, it's not a horror game, but it has horror elements, and that will still get to me. That will still get to me. Alien Isolation is a whole other level. Yeah, it is. Alien Isolation will mess you up. It will mess you up. It's an action shooter that happens to have some scary elements. Yeah, exactly. It's still not good for me though. It's still not good for me. I haven't been that scared by a game since Amnesia: The Dark Descent. I didn't even know that was a scary game. I've seen well, I guess I thought, to me, Amnesia was more kind of like Resident Evil, where it's like, I don't know, is it like walking sim with horror elements? So I guess in that case, it's kind of like, I don't know, what is that one game called? Outlast is kind of like that. Again, this is like getting into horror territory. It's like, I don't know anything about it. Otherwise, it's just like, I know that I'm scared and terrified, and that's all I need to know. But there was that, and then what else was there? There was that one game. What was this called? Hold on. I'm looking at it now, trying to see what was the name of it. But what was it called? What was it called? Blood Message. It looks kind of interesting. I don't know. I saw other people being confused about this too, and I was like a little confused about it. Was it like button prompts, or like was it actually gameplay, or like was it pre-rendered cutscenes, or like in-game cutscenes rather? I was a little confused about it, but it looks kind of interesting. I don't know if I would check it out. I think I'd have to see a little bit more of it, but it looks kind of interesting. It's like the war game. The war game that takes place in China. It's really interesting. Like the way that they set it up between the father and the son. Thought that one was nice. All right, FromSoft is making an RPG Dustblood. Still no Bloodborne report. Bloodborne will die. It will die forever. Yeah, there is that. They were making Dustblood, and Dustblood actually came up in the Nintendo Direct. It still didn't get a release date, which is that's crazy. That's crazy. But they're hard at work on it, obviously. So I hope it. I just hope it comes out soon. So, I mean, in that case, it's like I've never played a FromSoft game. But if it's there, like I might be able to just like, because I have the Nintendo Switch too, I might be able to just play it. It kind of depends on like what it's about and what it is. So again, like different things that I could try. To be fair, Minecraft made me jump when I first played it in middle school. Yeah. Honestly, no, because like I'm laughing, but like genuinely, when I played it, when was it? I played it in like elementary school, like once or twice, and like it's kind of scary if you don't know what you're doing, and it's just like, yeah, Minecraft, it's kind of scary. You're like, what are these things? Why are they attacking me? I thought it was just a chill time. It was not. It's not entirely that. It's not entirely that. So. Those are like my only 2 experiences with playing Minecraft, and then I never played it again. Never played it. Is that the zombie fishing game? No. Blood Message, that's the Chinese game, right? Yeah. Never played Dark Souls or Elden Ring? No, I have not. And it did... I don't know. Elden Ring doesn't... I don't know. Elden Ring... I don't know if I... The thing is, it's just like the Souls-like games where it's just like you suffer. You suffer, that sort of thing. I don't think it's like, would I enjoy that sort of thing? It's like I would like to try one of those games before I write it off entirely, So that's why Dustblood would be kind of an interesting one to do as well. Not that I don't think, because the other games are on PC, right? Elden Ring, Dark Souls, they're on PC still, so it's like, not that I don't have access to the other ones, but you know. That's surprising. I know, one of the few people. I don't know if it's that surprising. Most of what I play on stream at the very least is visual novels. So I don't know if it's too surprising. I don't know if it's too surprising at the end of the day. So you're not a masochist. That makes sense. Makes sense. Elden Ring is the only Souls I've ever played. I've only seen it a few years ago. I only played it a few years ago, rather. Yeah. It's I mean, most people like Elden Ring, so it's like I wanna try just one of them eventually. So I think Dustblood would kind of be a good pick. So I'm looking forward to it whenever they decide to actually release it. Whenever they decide to do that. There was Stranger Than Heaven, in which Tupac came on stage. She was like, hey guys, back from the dead, I'm here now. And everyone was like, what? I don't know, man. I have like very conflicted feelings about it. That I'm not sure I want to get into. It's like I talked about this before briefly. The Stranger Than Heaven trailer that came out last time is like a god tier game trailer. I cannot believe it. It is so amazing. It is like a fantastic game trailer. I can't believe it. If you have not seen it, even if you don't have any interest in the game, I would recommend just like watching it, because it gives you like so much emotion and like things to I don't know, just something to latch onto. This recent trailer they had, like they revealed that Tupac is in the game. Tupac is in the game, and to be fair, like Bunta Sagawa is dead. He's super dead. But I mean, this is a little bit different. It's a little bit different. So Elden, oh yeah. if you want a FromSoft game that isn't too hard, Armored Core 6 would be a better option then. I did see somebody play through a little bit of Armored Core 6 though, but it didn't seem that interesting to me, if I'm being honest. It didn't seem like the type of thing that I would enjoy. So there is that. I think I'd rather try my hand at Elden Ring than I would at Armored Core 6. But I heard it was a little easier, so. Snoop Dogg did show up. Snoop Dogg did show up. He came out, he was like, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. He was there. And Keely was like losing his mind. He was like, hey, Snoop Dogg, hey, what do you want to tell us a little bit more about your game? Oh man. I get it. It's like, well, okay, I wasn't expecting that to happen at my game show, but okay. He was trying so hard to keep it together. I get it. It's much easier than their Souls games, and the story is much more digestible. Mech isn't your tier liking either, then all right. Yeah, I think it's maybe the mech aesthetic of it. It's just like, I don't know if it was something that I was vibing with a little bit. I prefer more of like the dark fantasy if I had to choose one or the other. So of course, it like if Armored Core 6 had like a godlike story, like everyone was like, wow, this story is freaking amazing, this is the best thing that I've ever experienced, then I would check it out, but people didn't say that. So it's like, well, in that case, I'd rather not, probably. My favorite line from Snoop Dogg is like, man, I love Saber. That was my favorite. That was my favorite game growing up. He was like, he's like, he didn't even, if you really pay attention to the things that he was saying, he was really not saying a whole lot, to be honest. But it's Snoop Dogg, so he's like, yeah, sure. It's just really funny. So there was that. I don't know. I go back and forth on the morality of it. Having Bunta Sagawa in the game is one thing. I saw like some people comparing it to like kind of like, and I haven't played Guitar Hero, but like in Guitar Hero, apparently like Paul McCartney is like an unlockable character, for example. And to be fair, Guitar Hero is a little bit different, but like you have like dead people and you're like putting dead people in the game, but it's a little bit different because it's Guitar Hero, obviously. It's Guitar Hero, and it's like if you can, it's like you would of course want to put music legends into your game, and it's like I understand the thought process behind it. Not saying that I agree with it, but it's like I understand the thought process behind it. Same with Bunta Sagawa, which is like where it's like I understand the thought process behind it, where it's just like he was the face of like old school Yakuza, and like wanting to have him in the game. It's like I get the thought process behind it. And then at Tupac, he kind of lost me. He kind of lost me. I was like, I don't know what we're doing right now. I like it's because music. It's because music is the thing that keeps everyone together, is what the game is going for. I don't know, man. There's like things online as well where it's like the family is kind of fighting over the estate, and like, is this really, who's to say? Like, none of us can know really. Is this really in the best interest, so to speak? But it is kind of like, I was so gung-ho of just like, absolutely, I'm going to be streaming this game. It's like, now it's like, I don't know what I want to do. I don't know what I want to do, honestly. What else was there? Oh, Ben Starr came out. He was like, hi, I'm Ben Starr. Here's Fortnite. He did say that. He did do those things, indeed. Where's that one? Hold on. It was, what's this called? There's No Moon? No, it was called Crossfire. I don't think I would play this, but it did have a good trailer, I will say. It did have a good trailer overall. So, Guild Wars 3 got announced. I don't care. I've never cared about a Guild War in my life, to be quite honest. However, I just find it so funny because I've talked about this before. One of the video essayists that I really like is he's called K-Bash. He does like videos. He did like a video on Little Goody Two Shoes, but like I've known him since before that point. He does really interesting like analysis videos and stuff, and I find it so funny that literally like 3 days before Guild Wars 3 was announced, he makes like a 3-hour video on Guild Wars. And it's just like, how did he know? How did he know? How did he do it? How did he do it? He's just there to be a pretty face. In relation to Tupac, I have no clue. I have no clue what they're going for. It just feels weird. It's just, at the end of the day, it's just like, it feels weird. I don't know what's happening anymore. I don't know. I'm looking through. Oh, there was there's also the Virtua Fighter. Probably not for me, although I'm not like super opposed to checking it out. Maybe it seems like they're like, I don't know if they're like enhancing the story, because I think this is a remake, right? So they're like trying to enhance this, or is this a new one? They're trying to enhance the story essentially, or like actually add in a super in-depth story. And it's like, I didn't think that it had one, but even if the story is just like okay, it did look pretty like, hey, maybe I want to try that. Maybe I'd want to try that, I will say. Virtua Fighter, this is a new one. It is a new one. Okay, it is a new one. All right. In that case, I had no clue. It's a completely new one. So they're just like creating a brand new story in that case. In which case, yeah, I think maybe I would check it out. It kind of depends. I think I would maybe check it out for a stream or two. I'm kind of interested, I will say. It was a good trailer. So I met Snoop Dogg showing up at the game show because he clearly didn't understand anything about the game. It's like, I think he's just like to be fair, to his credit, sometimes you like work on games like months or years in advance, and it's just like, I don't even freaking remember what happened, dog. I don't even remember what happened. Let me just go over here and say that's why. I don't know. It was really cool. It was really awesome. So to his credit, there is that. On the other hand, it is kind of like he really didn't say a whole lot. He really was just like, he really did come out on stage and was just like, I'm Snoop Dogg, and then the crowd cheered and went wild. And that was kind of it. But it's kind of funny. He did talk about his game studio a little bit. There was that too. Virtua Fighter, this is and then all the Virtua Fighters had stories, same as Tekken or Street Fighter. Virtua always just flies under the radar compared to the other fighting games. Not so many people know about them. Interesting. So they always had stories. I don't know, maybe it's the updated graphics. I don't know who's to say, like, really. But it looks kind of interesting, because I missed out on like Street Fighter 6 or anything like that. So it's like, maybe I would play this one at launch. Who's to say? There was Among Us story mode. There was that. The art looks cute for that one, I will say. But maybe I'll like buy it for my younger cousin. Monster Hunter is getting an update, which is wonderful as always. There was a full music video in here for that one game. I was kind of unsure about what it was about. Tifa is alive in Street Fighter. She is alive and real. Congrats to all Tifa fans everywhere. And then they ended off the thing with Final Fantasy 7 Revelation, I believe is what it's called. Revelation. So hold on one second. I'm gonna take a sip of water. Yeah, I'm gonna take a sip of water here. One moment. Alrighty. Snoop Dogg is a gamer. I remember him raging over Madden, Stoneface, concentrating, and one kid just catches fucks with the catch. He's like, fuck, just hold on there. Apparently, like that one stream lives on in like infamy for him. And one time that he's actually ever been angry. So He's more of a sports fan, I believe. Yeah, yeah. Might be controversial, but I don't really group official sports games together with basically any other game. Fair. I think it depends. Yeah. I mean, I get what you're talking about, because I feel like most people that I know that play sports games only play sports games. And like maybe the one other game that they play outside of that is Call of Duty, and that's it. And like maybe Marvel Rivals, and that's it. That's the extent of like their gaming, how much they game and stuff like that. So like on the one hand, I kind of get that. On the other hand, it's like, I don't know. A game is a game is a game. So it kind of depends, I guess. Oh yeah, the Among Us show. Yeah, there was the Among Us single player like mystery thing that they had, and then the Among Us show, which is out now, I guess. It is out now for people who have seen it. I haven't. I haven't. I'm still unsure. Is it? I heard it was a show for adults. Is it a show for all ages? Is it a show for children? Or adults? I don't know. I don't know. It's a wacky, goofy thing. And to be fair, like Inner Sloth, I believe that's the name of the studio. It's like Inner Sloth are like, they really care about gaming, and they really care about the gaming space. Like they had their whole initiative for like helping games, like indie games, and sort of helping fund indie games and things like that. So it's like, you can't hate him. You definitely can't hate him. I didn't hate them beforehand anyways. Like I definitely can't hate him. But it is kind of like, wow, that's crazy. I can't believe we live in a timeline where it's like there's an Among Us TV show. Okay, I guess. Like anything's possible. Like do whatever you want, I guess. It is very interesting. It is very interesting. So my brother only plays sports games. I don't consider him a gamer or hobbyist. He's not playing God of War, Last of Us, Elden Ring. Yeah, exactly. Where it's like, when people play sports games, they usually only play sports games, which is such a weird thing to me. You'd think there'd be more like overlap or anything like that, where it's just like, no, I play this, I play maybe one or two other games maximum, and that's it. And it's like, that's crazy to me. There's so many games coming out at all times. How could that be the case? But it's like, they really like that stuff, so it's like, fair enough. Yeah, if you only play sports games or COD, it's like, then to me, you are not a gamer. I mean, it is kind of like, I guess it just kind of depends and stuff like that. So, no idea. I'm not watching it. Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. I have family up and overseas, same shit. They only play Fortnite and FIFA. Yeah, exactly. Fortnite is another big one where it's just like, I just play Fortnite, I just play this, I just play Minecraft. And it's like, that's crazy to me. There's so many games. Have you never tried any of the other ones? It's like, nah, I'm good. And it's like, who am I to, it's just a baffling take to me. Who am I to really get in the way of that, obviously, as long as you're enjoying games and you're happy. So and then I completely forgot that I'm supposed to be scrubbing through this and looking at things. Oopsie daisy, hold on. They spoiled the entire plot of Attack on Titan. They did that for funsies. I don't even know Attack on Titan, and I looked at it and I was like, wait, doesn't this mean that doesn't this mean that that was funny. Oh yeah, I remember now. The rest of this is actually just the Day of the Devs showcase thing, right? I did get a few good games from those. Actually, I could pull up my Steam right now and talk about what I wishlisted from that really quickly. But they ended on Final Fantasy VII. I wish I knew anything about Final Fantasy. I am definitely going to be playing Final Fantasy on stream. I actually want to do it. The only one that I can't play is 7, because I feel like at this point I've been spoiled about everything there is to possibly know. Everything that there is to possibly know. And I feel like I just wouldn't, I don't know, because of the spoilers and like different things like that. It's like, I feel like I wouldn't enjoy my time overall with it. But otherwise, any of the other Final Fantasy games, they actually are on the docket. I think I have 8 already on the backlog of like games I want to play. It is something that I want to do. It will happen. It will happen. This is not a threat. It will happen. I mean, Attack on Titan has been over for a long time. Yeah. Yeah, but it was still funny though, because it's like, what if they weren't expecting it? Imagine being the one fan who is like, oh boy, I'm 3 episodes into Attack on Titan. I hope the game is as good. Whoa, what does this mean? They're just getting spoiled to hell and back. And it's like, it sucks to be that guy, man. It sucks to be that person. I mean, if you haven't watched Attack on Titan by now, you ain't watching the show. True. True. I mean, to be fair, I'm not watching it. I'm just saying, like, for other people who are like, yeah, I'm 10 episodes into Attack on Titan. I can't wait to see where it goes from here. Oh no. Oh no. And it's like, oh, well, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, my guy. The Final Fantasy VII remakes is pretty different from the original, if that's what you're worried about. Oh yeah, I know. I've been spoiled on both. I've been spoiled on both. So that's not the issue. I've been spoiled on both at this point. And it's like, I don't think I get the general gist that the story is trying to go for. I don't know if it would. And to be fair, I haven't actually played it, so don't take this with a grain of salt. I don't know if it would actually resonate with me, the things that it's going for. Some of the things that I've seen out of context are like, wow, that's really emotional, especially from the remake like series. But overall, I don't know if it's something that would actually like, I don't know if, just on paper, it's like, I can't say that this would be my favorite Final Fantasy game ever, and I haven't even played any of the other ones, is kind of what I would say about that, probably. But I know a lot of people love it. They love Final Fantasy VII so much. It means so much to them, so there is that. Hold on, my computer is doing the thing of all time where the music is not real to me anymore. I hate the silence. I need the lo-fi beats, please. Please. Ah. Oh, it's time. It's time already. I've been yapping for an hour, man. Okay. Well, in that case, let me go over to Burb screen, I guess. When we come back, we will actually finish talking about games. I don't believe it. Is it here? Yeah, we will actually... What? Where the hell is the music? Yay! Is it here? Okay, now I can't hear it either. Okay, oh, one moment. There we go. All right, when I come back, we will talk about the rest of the games. We'll talk about the rest of the games here. If you're here, stretch, get some water, all the good stuff. I'll be right back in 3 minutes. See you then. Alrighty, I am back. Let me go back over to just chatting. And then continuing. I can't believe I yapped for an hour, man. It feels like time just flies by. But I mean, to be fair, there's been so many games and we haven't even talked about Xbox. To be fair, I feel like the only thing I have to talk about Xbox is maybe Persona, and that's it. But still, we haven't even gotten to it. So there is that. Also plays a game for about an anime that you haven't played before, then complains about spoilers. I mean more so for people who are just like in the audience looking at the trailer. It's like, yeah, I'm 10 episodes into Attack on Titan. Oh boy, I can't wait. I was like, wow, wow, they're making a game about Attack on Titan. Oh joy. It's like, oh well, there goes that twist. But Final Fantasy VII Remake is very different from the original. I bought the port version of the original FF7 to see the difference besides the obvious upgrade in graphics. I actually have the port version on Steam. I played through a little bit of it. But that's part of the reason, again, where it's like, I feel like it's literally right there for me to play. It's like, I just can't go back to it, I think, because I feel like I've been spoiled so much on it. Or at least maybe I need the dust to settle on like this remake series for like people to stop talking about it as less, so it leaves my consciousness a little bit. You know, it leaves my consciousness a little bit, and I'm like, what about that game? You know, what about that game? Let me actually see what it was all about. You know, does that make sense? I feel like it makes a little bit of sense. Where it's just like maybe less people talking about it, where it's like, the dust has settled, maybe I'll actually see what this was all about, you know? So, but I know, like, the interesting thing about Final Fantasy is, like, everyone has a favorite Final Fantasy game. I know for a lot of people, it's 7. But, like, there are so many people who are just like, I friggin' hate 7. 7 is just like, whatever, man. This one is actually the best Final Fantasy game. And I find that to be so interesting. Like, that's like... That, to me, is like, oh, that's so cool. That everyone can have, like, a favorite, essentially. So... it's something that I've always wanted to get into the series and just like play different ones to know like, hey, this one is my favorite. And like, maybe I didn't like this one as much and like different things like that. So, but if you do plan on playing a Final Fantasy game, my suggestion would be either 10 or 12. Is 10 the one with the scene is like, ha 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 ha, or whatever? I believe it's like intentional in context, but it got taken out of context and it's memed to hell and back. So, Final Fantasy 10, I believe so. Yeah, that's 10. yeah, that one. Okay, yeah, I know some people like this one as well. I also know some people who really do not like this one at all. And then Final Fantasy 12. That's interesting. 2006 role-playing game. What is it? What is it though? I don't think I've ever heard of Final Fantasy 12, to be honest. I don't think I've ever seen anyone talk about it. So this one would be pretty interesting, honestly, as well to check out, because it's like people don't talk about this one. People don't talk about this one. Huh. Okay. I appreciate the recommendations. Thank you. It was a pretty emotional scene with the laughing. Yeah, that's what I heard. It's like in context, it makes sense. He's trying to do something like very sweet. Out of context, it makes him look like a crazy person. But it's like unfortunate that some people actually, you know, kind of lose it without the context, and it's like it's like, oh, this is trash, this is awful, and it's like, oh, that's sad. That's sad. It's like, well, I think with the context, it makes it a lot better, but. You know, it is how it is, so. It's okay, we can skip Xbox, no one cares. Except P6. Except P6, so. I mean, there are people who really like Xbox games. It's just I literally did not know what an Xbox was until years and years later. Like, I knew, because we had Nintendo stuff, and we had PlayStation stuff, and I was like, what the hell is an Xbox? When someone brought it up to me. But apparently it's also one of the big gaming platforms, and I didn't know about that. I didn't know about that for a very, very long time afterwards. So, it's just like, it's so far out of my wheelhouse. Unfortunately, I've never been able to be like, yeah, I loved these games. I played them a little bit back in the day. Fortunately, I'm not that type of gamer, so. 12 went under the radar. Not many people played it to my knowledge, but IMO 12 had the best game system, and the story was very good. I see, the best combat system. Gotcha. I know what kind of person you are, Final Fantasy 12. Interesting. I have them both wishlisted, if I could speak now, on Steam at the very least. Because again, it's like, I don't know which ones I want to start with first. Again, I think it's likely to be 8, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Because I don't know. It might be 10. Both of them, like, they have such, like, interesting reactions from people that it's like I kind of want to know. I kind of want to know. But yes, what was it? Yeah, basically it was mostly just Final Fantasy 7 Revelations. Good for Final Fantasy fans. Congrats. I'm not gonna talk about them, but I'm just gonna quickly go through the games that I wishlisted. Where were they? The games that I wishlisted from the Day of the Devs thing was I mean, Prove You're Human, I wishlisted that from way back when. That's from the Thousand Times Resist devs. We're playing it on launch. I love it so much. I love it so much. I can't wait to see what happens. It's gonna be so cool. Which ones? Mr. Records seem kind of nice. Like, the passion behind that seemed really good. Threads of Time has a really interesting... It's kind of like Sea of Stars in the way that, like, it looks very, very beautiful. So I wanted to... I have it on the wish list. I don't know if I'm going to try it, honestly, but it's like I have it there because I want to know when it's going to be released. I want to know what people say, because it looked really interesting. It sounded very interesting from what they were describing of, like, yeah, the characters can use time and their abilities and things like that. Bub was really emotional. I really want to play it. It's really beautiful and really emotional. I really want to play. I really want to play it. So, Ithaca, I believe Ithaca, is a game where you're playing as, what is it? Hold on. It's a game where you're playing as a... If my voice doesn't die, hold on, one moment. Ah. All right. You play as Penelope, a young environmental rights lawyer, as she drives towards the most important decision she'll ever have to make. In a choice-based game. You play as an environmental rights lawyer. That doesn't sound like it's gonna go poorly at all. I feel like I'm just gonna mess things up so badly. It feels like, I don't know, it feels like the horror of playing through Neocab all over again, where I'm like, I'm making the correct decisions, right? 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 So I don't know, I have it on there just in case. It's like, maybe I want to play it. Apple Crumble looks really, really good. I will say the lady in the trailer, like, she sold it. She was like, yeah, yeah, this is just what we're doing. And then Slap Out of It was an interesting one. I don't know if I will play it, but I have it on the wish list just to be supportive and also to see what other people think about it when they play it. But yeah, of those, I think Bub and Ithaca and Apple Crumble are definitely games that I'd probably be streaming. So maybe not Bub. Maybe Bub is kind of like an old, like, on my own time thing. But I would recommend it regardless. So Ithaca and Apple Crumble seem like stream games to me, I would say. So, because Apple Crumble is a mystery game, so. Ithaca, like the ancient Greek nation, it's Ithaca. Ithaca. So it's Ithaca, I think. I don't know how to read anymore, man. But it's that one. So, boss, I'm gonna be honest, my brain turned off the moment you said environmentalist. But it sounds interesting, because it's like no pressure in all the decisions you're about to make about the environment around you. It's like, oh boy, okay, no, cool story. It's like crazy, man. Oh, it is. Ithaca. I don't know. Ithaca. I don't know how to read, man. I don't know how to read. Yeah, the reason why Final Fantasy VII is as big as was, one, people really liked Tifa, especially women. I honestly don't know why so many women like Tifa so much. But also it was the first 3D Final Fantasy game. Yeah, and that's not too... Yeah, the time that it came out is also really important as well. Final Fantasy VII is like so major to inspiring a ton of other games because other people were playing it, and it's like, whoa, like first 3D Final Fantasy game, like whoa, you know. So it is. I mean, we look back on it now, it's like the, you know, weird kind of like, I don't know, like almost Popeye like stick figures, but it was really instrumental. So yeah, that's how the Greek nation is spelled. Ithaca. It's probably, I just can't spell. I just can't spell. No worries. Also, you would you would be surprised to learn that I also like Tifa. I also really like Tifa. So there is that. Of what I've seen is like there's Tifa and there's Aerith, and it's like I really like Tifa, man. I think she's great. I think she's fantastic, honestly. It's like, if nothing else, I really like Tifa. So otherwise, it's like on paper, it's like I don't know if I would vibe with this as much, you know. I don't know if I would vibe with it or not. So there is that. It's like I think I just need to play some other Final Fantasy games before I was like, maybe I'll come back to like 7 and be like, yeah, I want to try this, you know. Probably because she was one of the first examples of a powerful female self-sustaining protag. Yeah, I think that's part of it as well. It's like she just, for me, I don't know how to describe it other than from what I've seen of her, she's just like punch, and like obviously she has like her tragic backstories. Like she punches and she's just like, yeah, I'm not gonna lie down and be like, yeah, there's nothing we can do. No, she will eventually like get up and be like, yeah, let's just go. let's just go do the thing. So it's like, that's kind of cool. I hate damsel in distress female characters. It's so boring. Tifa is the exact opposite of that. Plus she's a cool person in general. Yeah. It's like she I don't know, she's also like, she seems to have, although I don't know, it's like I'm speaking to things that I don't really know about because I haven't really experienced the game. It's like she seems to have Cloud's like best interest at heart, you know, at least to me. So it's like, oh, that's sweet. So wow, she's an actual character. She's an actual character. I don't believe it. Yeah. But those are the games that I got from the other one. Okay, now we can finally go over to Xbox. Woo! Xbox! Yeah! I'm like looking through this and it's like, is there gonna be anything, honestly? Is there gonna be anything, honestly? Beyond the two obvious ones? Well, we've hit the first one here. Oh, Plague Tale got like a, I don't know, like a spin-off game, which is really surprising. I really want to play Plague Tale one of these days, actually. I kind of want to. To be honest. It's on the docket of like things I want to play. So there is that. But as to like, wow, amazing, yay. Do I have anything to say about this? Not really. Not really, because it's like I don't know. Hopefully the other Plague Tale games are not Xbox exclusive. Hopefully. I unironically did not watch the Xbox showcase. I didn't even know it happened, so I had no idea what was on it. Yeah, that's fair. Whatever happened to that medieval zombie game? Medieval zombie game? Do you mean like, isn't that, wait, is that what Plague Tale is about? I don't even know. I know it's the rats. It's the rats. It's the plague. I don't know which one that is. Yeah, I don't know which one. I don't know which one specifically. But I do know that Persona 4 happened. It is real. Actually, how do I, can I, nah, it's fine. It's fine. I was gonna do like a live react, but it's like I have nothing to react to. I've seen it a ton of times anyway. So there is that. It looks really clean. I think that out of all the Persona games that I have played, I think that Persona 2 is godlike, and I cry every day that they don't decide to remake it or bring a port of it. I cry. I cry. But beyond that, I think Persona 4 is a really interesting one. I think it's like marginally probably my favorite. And then maybe 3. And then maybe 5. And that's not to say that 5 is bad. Also, I haven't played Royal, so take that with a grain of salt. That's not to say that 5 is bad. I still enjoy 5. So it is just kind of like, I think there is something about the small town like era of it where it's just like, yeah, there is something really cozy about this. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm really happy to see it get remade. I don't know if I'm gonna, it's like I feel like because I had this on the Vita, and it's like I don't know if I really need to replay it again. I feel like I've played it, I don't know, like I played it twice or so. Do I need to play it again? Do I need to play it again? I would play it again just for at least the updated voice acting for the English cast, because I do want to see it. I do want to see how it turns out altogether, because I really like seeing like the interesting acting choices from when they did the new English cast for P3. It was really interesting because it's like I know the old performance, and then like seeing this like new performance and new take on the characters. I thought that was really interesting. So it's like a very similar thing as well, where it's like I can't, I want to see what they're about. I want to see what they're doing, essentially. I feel like it will be pretty cool, pretty fun. So yes, Marie is real. Marie is real. There is that. Also the updated gameplay, that's gonna be great. That's gonna be really fun. I did like a stream of Persona 3 Reload, didn't I? I think I did. Like a stream or two. I can't remember. But it was never meant to be like an actual stream game for me. Yeah, I don't know. It's like I'm interested in seeing it, so. There were some people saying that we might get a romanceable Yosuke in P4 Revival. Yeah. There were some people saying that as well because of the cutscene, and people don't know if it's real or not. It seemed, I mean, based on everything that we've been told so far, it seems like it was pretty real and pretty leaning towards like it was cut content. I'm not entirely sure myself, but it's like if we were to get something like that, I feel like that would really help a lot with Yosuke's character, and some of the ways that Yosuke acts. I think it would be really interesting to see. So I'm not opposed to it. I think that's what a lot of people want, and it's like I'd be down for that as well. The thing about P3 Reload is that there was surprisingly not a lot that was changed. Like there were so many things that were changed, and surprisingly not a lot about it was changed at all. So it's like I feel like Persona 4 is gonna be the exact same way, where it's like not a lot of things have been changed, surprisingly. That's my expectation, honestly, at the end of the day. But if it has been changed, I mean, I'll take it. So I think you did. I know you did ReFantazio. Yeah, I did do that for a little bit, and I did do ReFantazio. That was supposed to be a streaming game, but I ended up not doing it because I was like, I don't know. There's like so much grinding to be done off stream, and it's like I don't know if I had the time to do that. So it ended up getting dropped a little bit. If we did get romanceable Yosuke, I'm hoping we get the other guys as well. That'd be nice. I'm like hoping that at least for P6, that's something to consider. Please, please, something to consider. So there is that. Blight Survival, that was the game. Blight Survival. Hold on. I'm pulling it up right now. Blight Survival. Oh man, I've never heard of it. I thought it was like one of the games that had been shown at the showcase. It's like, no, I've never heard of this. I've never ever heard of this. Is it by the same creators as Plague Tale, or is it like just like general, like it has similar vibes to Plague Tale, perhaps? I expect them to keep the main plot the same, but game mechanics and side plots can be changed just fine. There is that. I mean, side plots didn't really get changed that much in Persona 3 Reload. They did add in things. They did do that for the boys, which was obviously a very good change. So there is that. Game mechanics are going to get completely overhauled and, kind of in form with like what's current for Atlas right now. That's gonna be good. But it's like I can't see them. I don't know if they're gonna change anything. I don't know. I don't think they're gonna change anything. They might just stick to the formula, and it's like, in which case it's fine. It's fine. It's just like I would be interested in seeing it. Like, will they bring it back? Will they bring it back? Who's to say? I'm expecting there to be quality of life changes to Persona 4. Not much else, similar to P3. Yeah, exactly. It's like, I'm not expecting too much of a major overhaul, if that makes sense. It's the same game. It's different. It's different, but it's the same game overall. So, it's Hanier Studios. I remember from Persona 3 Reload is that the dope UI. Never played a Persona. That's fair. Yep, that's what they're known for. That's what they're known for. They're bringing this over to Persona 4 as well. All their games are gonna be aestheticing. They're known for the aesthetic. That's what they do. Yeah, I see them there. Yeah, I see them here. But it seems like mostly it's just kind of like this is the game that they've been working on, essentially. They haven't done much else outside of it, or maybe they haven't done so much outside of it for a while, perhaps. Outside of this game, the Blight. Huh, I see. It should be mostly targeted at players who didn't play the original game. Right. I think that's it as well. And just like for classic fans who are just like, I don't really want like too many changes. I just kind of like, I really want like this sort of story. Like, it really resonated with me. I'd like the same story again with kind of updated graphics, things like that for those people. So I would say so, yeah. They did say Blight was their debut title. Okay, yeah, I see. Yeah. In that case, yes. Yeah, it is their debut title, in which case I've never heard of it. It's really interesting. I see it like on YouTube, the first thing that shows up is like, whatever happened to this game? Whatever happened? What happened? We don't know. Is it maybe like perhaps a Silk Song situation? Or it's just like, we don't know anything. Why won't they say anything? Different things like that. But overall, it looks really cool. It looks really good. I'm looking forward to like seeing more about it. I'm shocked. I'm slightly shocked because the voice cast got when Persona 3 got announced. Persona 3 Reload, I should specify, got announced. That was, they did like one reveal trailer, and then after that they did another trailer, and then by that point the English cast had been revealed. And they didn't do that this time, even though like Anime Expo is coming up. They didn't do that this time. I thought for sure that they would have a panel with the voice actors, but I guess not. I guess they're waiting a little bit more. So there is that. But it's very interesting. It's very interesting. Teddy sound like most people said, Teddy sounds very interesting. He sounds so different in his when he's being like calm and serious. It's such a tonal shift. But again, that's the thing. It's like you get so many different choices from different actors. It's like, that's cool. So I'm looking forward to it. All right, is there anything here? Is there anything in between all of this? Oh, Bad Magpie kind of looked interesting, and then I went to wishlist it and it wasn't there. Is it just Xbox? It says Steam. Is it there now? I went to wishlist it and it wasn't there at all. And I couldn't find it online. It's kind of like a, oh, there it is now. It's kind of like a Untitled, oh my god, it's so loud. It was so loud in my ears. It's kind of like an Untitled Goose Game situation. There you go. I thought it was kind of cute. And obviously we have Juno here, so it's like I kind of want to play it. I kind of want to play it. So there we go. So there was something other than Persona. We can't say this. We can't say this to be sure. Anything else that I saw that I was like, yes, of course. Oh, there was that one game. I'm probably not gonna play this, but I mean, it was intriguing a little bit. I don't know what they were going for, but it looked kind of intriguing. What is it called? Magician? Magicians, A Devil's Deal. I don't know what it is though. I saw the trailers, like it looked interesting. It's like I don't know what it is though. Like fight to survive, kind of escape the magical stuff around you sort of thing. It looks kind of interesting. And then anything else? Oh, there is one thing. There is one thing genuinely. Honestly, Blight Survival could be a fake game similar to, forgot the title, that one other zombie game. It's like maybe it's just kind of they're going through development hell. It's just like sometimes it's just things are in hell for 10 billion years and it's just like, are we ever gonna see this game ever again? Nah. Nah, maybe so, maybe not. So that is the unfortunate cycle of game dev. So Hennier publisher is the same as Dead by Daylight. Oh. Also, Shu, I didn't even know. Sorry. You and Count have the same color, like, tag thing for it's the same purple. So I didn't even realize that it wasn't you. Hi. Hello, Shu. Welcome on in. So sorry. I didn't mean to ignore you. I didn't mean to ignore you. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. The publisher is the same as Dead by Daylight. It's a very popular purple. I think it's the same purple that I use, to be honest, for my name. So there is that. There is that. Interesting. So their publisher is the same as Dead by Daylight. So it's like maybe it's probably a development hell thing. They're still working on it, but will we ever see it? Who's to say? There is that. Don't worry, you're good. There was this one game. It was called, which was called Vivarium. It was like and the music is gone for me. The music is gone and there's pain and suffering. Why? Okay, there we go. It basically goes away for me every time that it loops, and it's on a 30 minutes. The song loops for 30 minutes at a time. So every 30 minutes it just kind of goes away. Vivarium. Vivarium, why does it sound familiar? It's a Vivarium. Specifically. And it's like a Ghibli like inspired video game where it's kind of like horror adjacent. Not all is right, not all is as it seems. I saw this one frame where the main character is talking to the blonde girl, and the blonde girl like is actually a doll, by the way, like an actual, like, has opposable like limbs, or like, is that what we call it? Like limbs that you can move and things like that, like an action figure. And the main character goes up to her and like their face is covered up. It's just like weird things where it's just like, this is not, something's not right. This seems to be I don't know if it's gonna be a horror game outright. Some people straight up didn't get that vibe from it. So who's to say? But it did definitely look like a game where not all is correct, and it might leave you feeling horrified, or maybe empty, or maybe sad. I don't know yet. I don't know yet. But if it's not like absolute horror, then I would like to play it. I don't have it wishlisted, by the way. I should go do that. Hold on. Vivarium. There we go. Vivarium by Studio Meadowflower. There we go. And then wishlist. Yay! Yay! Bavarian. Oh, Vivarium. Your main character is in a terrarium. Yeah. Are all those supposed to rhyme? Actually, genuinely, maybe that's why it's called that. But yeah. Yeah, it's like a little like container essentially, and it's like, are we just in a little world of someone else's machinations? It's very, very interesting. It's very, very interesting. So, all right, I've seen people post clips of that. Yeah, I saw the developers post like their like, because it's like handmade animation sort of thing, and like going over it. It's like, yeah, there's a lot of work that went into this sort of thing. So it looks interesting. It looks interesting, I will say. There's also a Metro 2039, which looks promising. Metro 2039. Not gonna lie, I don't know it. It's sounds vaguely like Cyberpunk 2077. Oh, it's a shooter game. I see. Yeah, if it's a shooter game, it's like I'm not gonna know it. I'm not gonna know it. Is it like a oh no, I was gonna say is it related to Doom, because it kind of looks like that. No. No, not like that. I see. But there is Doom DLC as well. there is that. So Crazy Taxi's getting another game, which is surprising. There was Crazy Taxi in there, and then might get Eldritch Horror. Yeah, that's the vibe that I get from Vivarium. It's like something like that, where it's just like something creeping up on you. It's kind of disturbing, honestly. It's kind of disturbing. So Vivarium published by Serenity Forge, so learning that at a minimum it's gonna be good. True, I did see that as well. I was like, well, I'm very interested, and it's like, and it's published by Serenity Forge, so it's like it's probably gonna be good. So there is that. And Valor Mortis, that is like a first-person Souls-like. Were all of these at the game show? I think these are just like more general games, right? Right count, where it's like, cause I don't, unless I, and it's entirely possible. I feel like maybe like I skipped some of these because it's like I don't remember these. Yeah, I don't remember these. This is also generally a Souls-like. I think for my first Souls-like, I'd probably stick to maybe the basics. The basics of the basics. So something from FromSoft, and then maybe branch out from there. But I know like Liza P is like pretty good and like different things like that. So it's like I definitely want to, if I like it, I definitely want to like branch out into more things like that. So yeah, this was all in the show. That's crazy. The way that my mind just like blanked over is like, yeah, oh man, you could tell which types of games that I like and which types of games it's like, well, that I'm sure that's okay. I'm sure that's okay. That's crazy. Okay, well, oopsie daisy. Oh, I see it now. Wait, I see it now. Yeah, I see it there. Wow, okay. I think it's like sometimes when you like I have a game where it's like, for example, like, and to be fair, Persona 6 is right after this, so it's not the same. But like if Vivarium got showed off and then like a game like this played right afterwards, I'd probably still be thinking about Vivarium, where it's like, wait a minute, I saw this and that and the other. I wonder what this could mean. I wonder. And then you start thinking about it more. And so all of a sudden it's like, it's on my wish list. Different things like that. So, takes place during the French Revolution, during Napoleon's reign, or the post-French Revolution. I see. Yeah. It's interesting. I generally talked about this. Like, I generally like history. I think it can be pretty fun. I think that's part of the reason why I like, and to be fair, most strategy games aren't like this, but it's part of the reason why I like strategy games, because it's like, it has like the war tactics and like combat to it, which can be kind of interesting, kind of fun. Strategy makes you feel like this is war, and like how do we strategize against the opponent and things like that. And it's like, it can be kind of fun. So I had a lot of like, oh, those look good. It's like, I just don't play those. Yeah, exactly. It's like, it looks good. It's like, I just don't play it. Like your brain, like, I don't know. It's like, I guess it's within like the first like 5 seconds, like my brain is immediately attuned to like, this is something that I am okay with, or like I'm going to like, or might be interested in. And my brain is like, versus like getting to, I don't know, probably a first-person shooter. I think first-person shooter is the only game genre that is like, I probably will, I'm good. I'm good, fam. That sort of thing, where it's like, I don't feel like I have to try this. So any sort of like first-person shooter where it's like, I'm immediately like, okay, all right, okay. Not to say this like it's bad or anything, obviously, again, but it's just like personally for me in terms of like what I like to play on my off time, that sort of thing. As a combination of strategy games and Final Fantasy, FF Tactics War of the Lions is a great game to play. Yeah, I know a lot of people like Final Fantasy Tactics, and it just got ported over too, so it's a good time to play it. It's a good time to play it. I know a lot of people really like that one. So, but yes, there's Persona. Persona. There is Persona 6. And everyone's been talking about it, but I feel the need to also add to the pile and say this looks exactly like the DC Comics logo. What? who in the office brought their comics to work and was just like, you know what? I think this would be awesome. I think this would be awesome for the logo, man. I'm just saying, crazy. But yes, there is a ton of graves. If you really like Persona, you've already, analyzed this trailer to hell and back. I don't need to tell you anything. But in case you want to know, there's Atlas and there's Green Fog and there's a bunch of of graves, and they're all stacked together. Some people were thinking maybe it's again, kind of like what Count was saying, where it's the plague and sickness and things like that. And that can definitely be a part of it. Some other people were thinking maybe it's wartime sort of thing, where the graves are just kind of, there's so many people, so the graves are kind of piled on top of each other. That could also be it. I think Persona maybe would be less likely to explore this, because the most we've ever gotten about war is that one dungeon in Persona 3 that's vaguely tangentially related to World War II, and that's about it, really. And they didn't really touch on that much, to be honest. There's obviously everything but Persona 2, but that also doesn't count because it's more just like certain people rather than actual war or anything like that. So it's when Atlas has anything to say about war, I feel like it would be reserved for SMT and probably more likely Metaphor 2, if I'm being quite honest. So I feel like maybe not in this game, although we might get some passing themes of war and maybe something like that, a war past setting, something like that, So also Elder Scrolls Online, which is honestly huge. Unironically, probably the biggest reveal here. The MMO genre is dead. This could make or break the next genre of MMOs. Probably the last chance for an MMO to actually be done right. This or Riot's MMO. Yeah, because MMOs are kind of a dying genre. So it is kind of for the big ones, it is kind of important to sort of carry on the legacy. I do remember that kind of being shown off a little bit. So it's again, I don't know if MMOs are gonna be my thing per se. But yeah, they are unfortunately kind of a dying genre. It's a thing that was here, it was very much here, and then it's very much kind of on the decline. So there is that. Honestly reminded me of the old Street Fighter 6 logo that everyone hated. Hold on. Street Fighter 6 old logo. Yeah, kind of like that too. And to be fair, they're gonna change the logo. It's still early in development, obviously, because they didn't want to reveal too much about Persona 6. So they were very much hey, we're gonna reveal the spooky stuff and then we're gonna dip. And I don't think we're gonna see this game until I don't know, 2028 at the absolute earliest. But yeah, it kind of looks like that. I will agree, where it's just man, I don't think they're gonna stick with this one. I don't think they're gonna stick with it. But it was certainly a choice where it's just we need a logo. Well, not even gonna think about Guild Wars. Guild Wars got revealed. Oh yeah, Guild Wars 3. That again looks cool, but I don't also play those. Yeah. Again, it's I saw K-Bash release the video about it, and I was how did he know? How did he know that it was gonna be done? It's crazy. Imagine dedicating and that's just the edited like footage. There could be like 5 hours of him just like talking nonstop about Guild Wars, and it gets edited down to 3, and then all of a sudden moments after you drop that video, it's like, I'm done, I never have to talk about Guild Wars ever again. Never mind. Never mind. Well, I guess my work here is never done. Crazy. A lot of people seem happy about it. Yeah, they did. So Capcom changed that logo after a week. Not gonna lie, I think they did it for publicity. That's also part of it. That also could be part of it, I will say. But yeah, there was like a headless statue and then someone reaching out. A bunch of people like basically like writing like newspaper clippings kind of put together, and it says, "Who are you?" Some people were thinking that maybe the like main character has amnesia, and it's not impossible, but I will say, I mean, technically speaking, and it's not really like total amnesia or anything. It's not like the amnesia that Kid has or anything like that, but it technically, the protagonist of Metaphor has like some parts amnesia, some parts not amnesia. It kind of depends. It kind of depends. So in that case, it's like, I don't know if they would do another thing like that so soon, but it's possible. It is possible. We see the blue butterfly, Philemon. He's there. Will he actually ever like be able to leave this form? I want Persona 6 to actually just have Philemon show up and just be like, yeah, I'm here. But they're probably not going to ever do that until they're ready to port over those Persona 1 and 2, unless they're actually willing to do that and ready to do that. They're not going to do that. Headless statue, like a bunch of people pointing, and it seemed like maybe it's like accusatory or something like that. 1 second, let me take a sip of water. Alrighty. Anyway, the last noteworthy game from Xbox is a new Castlevania game, which looks pretty good. Yeah, I saw the Castlevania game as well. Played a bunch of Castlevania when I was younger, and I was excited for that. Yeah, exactly. I saw a lot of people excited for it, which makes sense. It's Castlevania. It did get announced a little bit earlier, though, right? I think at the Game Awards, maybe, is when it got announced. I do vaguely remember that. From there, it's like, this is the second time that we've seen it. We just got to see more gameplay and then more of the characters. But people who love those types of games are like really obviously very hyped. I know they're very beloved, so it makes sense. But yeah, I think, I don't know. So part of it as well is that Persona 5, when it first got revealed, it had the very first trailer for Persona 5 was the you are a slave, want emancipation? Want emancipation? What? It is kind of funny. But that whole trailer, what made the game seem like super, like, this is gonna be really dark, this is gonna be really gruesome. And to be fair, Persona 5 came out and we still have our you know, government mandated no peeking at me, perv, oh man, baka, you know. we still have our typical anime scenes. So like, there's nothing about Persona that's like Persona 5 that I would say is like the subject matter of like, hey, there are some really terrible people in power and like rising up to like take that power back, or, you know, sort of put them in their place or anything like that. Like, that on paper is all well and good, and Persona 5 I feel like goes about it in a way that is not the most serious that it could be, and I don't think that's a bad thing to me personally. Obviously other people can feel free to disagree, but I don't think that's a bad thing. I think, you know, I think it just works for the tone that they're trying to go for. There's a balancing act between, like, sometimes it's like, obviously like the first case, I guess, the first palace is like very like messed up, and then like some other things as well, so it's like it kind of depends, but I don't know, the scene where we first see Futaba was pretty scary. Yeah, oh man, Futaba's, if you don't know, Futaba is probably my favorite. I don't know if she still is my favorite. It's been a long time since I played through Persona 5, but she was my favorite at the time. I like her a lot. She's great. She's literally great. But yes, I bring all that up to say that, like, the first trailer might be a little bit more serious and, you know, than the actual final game may present. Is kind of what I'm going for. That's my one point that I want to bring up. I know a lot of people are excited because it's like, it's gonna be a serious Persona, and it's like, I have to see more before I believe that. I have to see more before I believe that it's any more or less serious than Persona 5 before I make that definitive judgment. But obviously having the tombstones there is, like, obviously helping in its case, but I mean, Persona 5 had, like, the chairs and the ball and the chain and, like, things like that, so who's to say? Who's to say? Thank you for the clip. Thank you for the clip. Thank you for the clip. Yeah, it's that's what I would say overall about it. But I want to see more of it, and it's like, again, I don't think we're getting this game until 2028 at the earliest. I don't know. I'm so ready to move on from Persona 5 to Persona 6, and then, like, once that happens, they're gonna have like 18 billion spin-off games. And then it's gonna be like, wow, I am so ready to move on to it's just the dev cycle, man. Like, it can't be helped. It's not like it's like, wow, I hate Persona 5 now because we spent so long on it. Like, it's not that for me at all, but it is very much like I have seen Joker so much at this point. And it's like, I can't believe there's something outside of this. I can't believe there's something outside of Joker's face. I can't see it. So there is that. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to seeing more of this. But again, we're not gonna get any news about this until Persona 4 revival, not revival. Persona 4, wait, no, yes, Persona 4 revival, until that is out and done with. So not until at least February of next year. So part of me feels like it's gonna be a spiritual successor to 1 and 2, but too early to tell. Joker fucking made it to Smash. He was there. He was there. Oh man, I was just thinking about this honestly earlier. It's like, I miss the Smash announcements and things like that, because it's like, it was really, really fun to be like, who's gonna be next? Who's gonna be next? Yeah, it's like, I tell myself this every time. It's like, it's gonna be something related to 1 and 2. It's like, I have to see anything before I get my hopes up. Because again, they have to be willing to port over the games, obviously. If they want to do anything related to 1 and 2, essentially. So okay, I'm watching the Persona 5 You Are a Slave, Want Emancipation 2015 PS3. There were no lies in that trailer whatsoever. There were none at all. What are you talking about? 2015, that's obviously when the game released. What huh? When did Persona 5 release? Persona 5 release dates. Oh, you're telling me it was a year later? Oh, you're telling me that it was like basically 2 years later for most people. You're basically telling me it was 2 years later, huh? That's strange. Why would you say that? Why would you say that? Yeah, they went through a little bit of a development hell, as you do through it. Just a tad though. It could have been delayed like 5 years, and it obviously wasn't. So there is that. I'm pretty sure the original trailer for Persona, and I'm not entirely sure, don't quote me on this, but the original reveal doesn't even say you are a slave. It says you are slave. You are slave. Want emancipation. That's it. And I think they went back and they changed that when they were like, oh, there's a typo there. But it is really funny. You are slave. Want emancipation? Want that? Yeah? All right, cool. It is really funny. I'm hoping it's related to 1 though. We never get Persona games referencing older games. I mean, yeah, we don't get a lot of references to 1 per se. Persona 5 is built on the bones of 2. And I get this feeling, I don't know, I get this feeling, especially with the pointing, that Persona 6 may also be built off the bones of 2 as well. But again, I have to see more before I actually commit to that. There's just the whole like rumors system into like, I don't know, like that sort of thing. That was like, it was really cool. It was really cool. You are slave. Yeah, I remember that. Okay, I'm not hallucinating that. Oh man, that was great. That was great. Front, you are slave. Back, want emancipation? Yes or no? You just brought back a 10-year-old memory out of me for that reference. Yup. Yup. Oh man. It's just funnier without the typo in it. It's just better that way. That's how it was truly intended. So let me check here. Yeah. 11 years ago. Good God, I was in high school. It was a long time ago. It's a long time since Persona 5 came out. And it's crazy to think about. We've been staring at Joker's face for 11 years. 11 years. We obviously had like metaphor between that time and Persona 3 and obviously other stuff as well. So, yes, that's Persona 6. Anything else that I need to talk about? There's Nintendo. We are definitely not reacting to the wholesome direct. I thought for sure I wouldn't have much to say, and then like, oh, I don't know, we'd react to the wholesome direct or something. It's like, we are not doing that. I was crazy. I was insane. I can obviously just yap and yap and yap all day. What the hell? Okay. Let me go through this. There was... I saw Pokepia got an update and I was like, dang, I can't believe I didn't buy Pokepia. It's like every day I live, it's just like, oh man, I was moving during the time it came out and I was like, I really want to play it, but I got so busy. I was like, I don't know. There's never a day where it's like, I can't, you know, buy it and play it, but still, I feel like, I don't know. I feel like I've seen so many other people stream it, so it's kind of interesting. Fire Emblem Four Houses came out. Fire Emblem Four Houses is finally being revealed, so there is that. This is the translation the original devs wanted. This is what they actually wanted for the game. Joker was in Death Battle. Good God, Joker was everywhere. Technically, Persona 5 got a crossover with Project Sekai of all things, and it's just like, he wasn't in the game. He wasn't in the game, to be fair, but like Persona 5 was there, and it's just like, I can't believe what is Persona doing here. So it's really interesting. It's really funny. Pikuniku, yeah, Pikuniku was also there. Pikuniku 2. I saw that. It looks interesting. They made a Dynasty Warrior spin-off game out of 5. They did! They did, apparently. They did. And apparently it was pretty good, although it doesn't follow the canon timeline of Royal, so how's that work? Don't think about it too much. I don't know. So, dude, another house! Dude, another house! Another house! There is that, yeah. Another house. So obviously, like, Sothis is there, so, like, it's maybe tangentially related. But it's real. I can't believe it. I can't believe we're gonna still be talking about Three Houses after all this time. I don't know which protagonist seems the most interesting to me. Hold on. If I look at this again, there's Kai, which is the boy. Maybe there's Dietrich. Kind of looks like evil Dimitri, honestly. Also, some people were seeing, like, one of the side characters has the same crest as Marianne, and then also has the same colored hair. So we are getting, like, ancestors of all the characters, apparently, or at least some of the characters. This takes place in Dagda, and Dagda is the hometown village of Shamir, for example. So there is definitely some heavy overlap between the two games. There's Theodora. Theodora's design is insane. The design is insane. What were they thinking? But I like it. Leda. Yeah, I think Leda is my favorite. Musician out for revenge, apparently. Yeah, I think if I were to play through this game, it'd probably be musician out for revenge. So after getting through 100 line, I feel like I'm no longer opposed to playing strategy games on stream. After slowly making my way through it, I'm no longer opposed to doing so. So in that case, I feel like, I don't know, I kind of want to play it on stream, to be honest. I kind of want to, as long as it doesn't require me to have knowledge of like 3 hopes because I didn't play it, and then as long as it doesn't require me to because like I played through Three Houses, but I don't remember a whole lot, to be honest. I don't remember a whole lot, so it's like I don't want to get to the game and it's like a direct sequel and it like expects me to know everything about everything. It's like I can barely remember some of the classmates' names. Like, what are you talking about? That sort of thing. So there is that. Speaking of FUJINEqo, it's not related. Pico Park Classic is free on Steam. Best to get it now because it will soon be removed from the platform. Interesting. Pico Park, oh, yeah, Pico Park was in the... It was, like, paired up with, Sonic, right? For the, I can't remember. I can't remember. The Sonic racing game, they had one with Pico Park. I don't know if it was, like, classic specifically. But yeah, I saw that there. And also Evangelion was there for some reason. it was also there for some reason. I don't know. Sonic Pico Park. Oh my god, it's real. It's real. It is, apparently. It is. Maybe I don't remember. It was definitely there. I feel like that. Will you be streaming Persona 6 in 2 years when it most definitely comes out? When it's most definitely there? Of course. Of course. I will most definitely be playing it in 2 years. Right? Right. Right. I feel like... Oh, I don't believe it! There's no way! Oh, and I can't even snooze ads. Where are all my snoozes? Twitch? I haven't streamed in over a week! Alright. Well, we're gonna be... we're gonna be back in a few minutes. I can't believe it! Let me... So much for short streams. So much for my voice is dying. I should be on vocal rest. Whatever. Whatever. Let me go over to burp screen. I'll be back. And then for real, we'll speak a little bit more and then I'm ending the stream. I can't talk forever. I can't do it. If you are here, stretch, get some water. I will be right back in 3 minutes. See you then. All right, I am back for the final yap. For the final yap, for the final time. I am finally here. Thank goodness. Let me go over back to game screen. Not game screen, just chatting screen. We're not doing anything. We're not doing anything. We're not actually gaming. Surely there won't be any delays. Not at all. None whatsoever. This is a vocal test to make sure the vocal rest is working. It obviously is. It obviously is. Most definitely. I am definitely vocal resting as everyone should be, right? Correct? Hello, Team Z. Welcome on in. Welcome on in over on YouTube. Hello. Welcome. We're just here kind of talking about the last of the games. I kind of talked about most of everything except the Nintendo Direct, so I'm just kind of going over a few games there. But welcome on in. Hello. Welva, thank you for the Welva. Thank you for the Welva. The final yap, Act 3, Part 4, Second Core. Oh man, I was kind of nervous for my first Just Chatting stream. I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna have like things. And to be fair, like most Just Chatting streams are kind of like more like just like talk about whatever. Like here's what I ate today, and like guys, what do you think is better, tuna sandwiches versus hot dogs, and like whatever else. You know, like just like going from one topic to the next, kind of like bouncing off of things. So this one was a lot more streamlined because there are things to talk about. But I was still kind of nervous, and it ended up being completely fine. I obviously had a lot more to say than I ever realized. A lot more to say than I ever possibly realized. So, hello, welcome on in. I play everything on Switch too. That's fair. I feel like I haven't played it nearly as much as I wanted to, but it's a good console. It's the only console that I have really, so it's like, well, that's not true. I have my Steam Deck that I almost never use because I have the gaming PC now. But it's like when I'm not using that, I'm the gaming PC. I'm using the Switch too because I don't know. I just kind of prefer it. So yeah, it was a very fun conversation. I'm glad other people kind of enjoyed it. So even though like I don't know like all games there is to know about games, and like I obviously have my very niche like interest sometimes. Like not everyone's gonna like care about X, Y, and Z, like maybe Vivarium or anything like that. So I may not know all the games in the world, but I still appreciate just like being able to talk and yap about different games that we watched the same showcase, and apparently I didn't even see them. You know, I didn't even consider them. It's still nice. So yes, there was the Fire Emblem Four Houses. It's here now. It's real. I kind of want to play it overall. I think I'm probably gonna stream it. I'm just hoping that it won't expect me to remember anything about Three Houses. If you don't know, I'm a Blue Lions stan. I love Dimitri a lot. I love Dimitri a lot. To be fair, I chose the female protagonist the very first time, and I romanced Dimitri, and I do think Dimitri is great. Although, like, if I had the ability to, because only like a few characters are bisexual essentially. If I had the ability to, I would have absolutely romanced Annette, to be quite honest, because I love Annette so much. She's just so great. She's literally the best. But Dimitri is like a very high like second choice for me, so I'm still happy with that. I'm still happy with that ending. I saw some of the others. I still don't know. Years and years later, I still don't know anything about Claude. I kind of like it that way. I love just knowing nothing about what he's been up to, what he's been doing. It's just like, yeah, sure. And he was there too. But yeah, I hope overall that they don't expect me to like have known everything about Claude's route, you know, things like that. She's a yapper and she didn't know. Imagine if it asked you a house that you did. Oh no. It's like the friggin' Ida Somnia files, like, we're gonna quiz you on what you played last time. Get ready. And they're like the trick questions in there too. It's like, oh man. You were the second person who is in love with Dimitri. I mean, no one can beat Camille. Camille is the first person. Camille is Dimitri's partner. So there is that. But I do like Dimitri quite a bit. Most people I know about the game are either neutral with everyone or like the Black Eagles. That's fair. I think there's a pretty big divide between like, oh, I love Blue Lions, I love Black Eagles, I love Golden Deer. And as long as people aren't being toxic about it, obviously, I really love like the kind of like, yeah, I like this team, yeah, I like this team. You know, like that's kind of fun. They really did it in a very cool way, I will say. New here, so I know nothing about you. Can you give a brief introduction to your channel? I am the space delivery girl. My name is Courie Cosmos. I am the space delivery girl of the universe, of the galaxy, I guess, specifically. of the galaxy specifically. I like to play a lot of, although we were just talking about how like I want to branch out into some other games. I like to play a lot of like story-based games, particularly visual novels, and I don't know. What do you do? Are you family friendly? I guess, like, yeah, for the most part, it's like, we bring up, I think, like, we had the anime, though, like, that one time that was, like, you know, like, we don't shy away, like, the concept of, where was that one anime that came up? And I knew it. The concept of dirty jokes do not exist, or whatever. I don't know. that one. But, yeah, for the most part, well... Actually, you know what? I can't say that. Because you know what? I curse a lot. I curse a lot. Never mind. I'm a liar. I'm a liar. Don't listen to me. I do curse quite a bit. So there is that. Sorry about that. If you're looking for like more like family friendly, I will say. Top 3 games. I could not give you a top 3 games right now. I probably could not. I really like... I talk about the games that like define like my taste in gaming, like my early introductions to games, which is like Danganronpa and Zero Escape. I talk about those quite a bit, and you know, we're also playing currently the Infinity series, and the Infinity series is written by the same person who wrote Zero Escape, and then the 100 Line is also something that I'm playing, and that was written by the same person who wrote Danganronpa. So there is that. There is kind of the parallels there. But otherwise, I just have like a ton of games where I'm like, ooh, this looks neat and interesting and cool, and I add it to the backlog, and it will get done eventually. We have all of infinity and time and space to do it. So yeah, that's about it. Also, have you watched Atla? You mean I don't know which one that is. I don't know. Bit of cursing every now and then. Yeah, a bit of cursing every now and then, I will say. I don't really filter myself. So, do you mean like is that the one for Avatar: The Last Airbender or something? I can't remember. Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, I assume Atla is Avatar. Yeah. I have not. I watched it when I was like a child, and it didn't really stick with me because it was pretty different for the time that it came out, because it was a cartoon, but it had like an overarching story. So I was like, this is weird. This is weird. But I remember my family being like really into it, so I haven't seen all of it quite as yet, but I know it's on Netflix, and it's like I have it on my watch list, and it's like one of these days, given that it's so popular. So I want to be the one to be 2 houses. They take out the least popular house because I'm evil. Because I'm evil like that. No, we get more. We get even more houses, apparently. Even more houses in this game. So, I'd say you are family friendly, at least compared to other streamers. That is true. I'm not like any sort of, and there's like no disrespect or like shade, but I'm certainly not any sort of like lewd tuber or anything like that. So, I think it kind of just, if you're looking like for it's something more in that direction, it's like, no, we don't do that here. We just kind of like chill and hang out, and it's just like, yeah, this is cool. This is cool. So yeah, Avatar: The Last Airbender, it's so good. There's some romance, action, a good storyline. I do need to watch it, because it's like I have vague memories of it from when I was younger, because again, my family was obsessed with it. We made a big deal about watching the finale together as a family, and I was like, I don't want to be there, man. I don't want to be there, man, because I wasn't paying attention beforehand. I was like, I don't even know what's happening in the finale. I do remember that, to be honest. But again, it's on Netflix, so it's like I feel like I will get around to seeing it, because I have Netflix. So but yes, let me look over. Lies of P is also going to be on the Nintendo Switch. Not that it's already on PC. There's no I have no excuse really for not playing any of these games, but I'm just saying, it's like I'm not opposed to playing a Souls-like. I feel like it would be kind of fun. I kind of want to do that in the future here. So Xenoblade is getting a new game. Congrats to all Xenoblade fans. Congrats to all the Xenobladers ever. Congrats. Deltarune got its new chapter release date. Congrats to all fans everywhere. Star Fox is getting like an update thing. I wonder how much I would like that game genuinely, because I don't know anything about Star Fox other than Smash Bros. But it's like, here it is. Here's the time to check it out. Look, it's literally here now. I kind of want to. I don't know if that would be a on stream or off stream thing, but I kind of want to. Kingdom Hearts is real. Freaking, I don't believe it, man. What were they? Who was in charge of this? I can't believe it. Kingdom Hearts 4 just like showing up out of the blue on a Nintendo Switch Direct, and everyone being so baffled. Like, what? Oh man, oh man. It's great, man. It's great. It's awesome. I don't know. I don't know. Why did they do that? Because I think everyone is kind of expecting, like, Kingdom Hearts 4 got announced like a billion years ago, but everyone's not expecting to hear anything about it until Final Fantasy VII Remake is like done, like that series is done. So the fact that it just shows up here of all places, new footage of the combat and like story cutscenes and everything, new characters, it's just like, what? It's so funny to me, man. People just like losing their mind because they're not expecting it. Xenoblade Hogwarts. It was though. True. It was. It was. Also, hello, Alex. I hope you've been doing well. It really was though. It was Xenoblade 3 houses, literally. Why did I was like kind of surprised that they were going in that direction. So, watching a finale together is wild to me. Yeah, I guess we didn't typically do that kind of growing up for me. It was just for this one show because my brother was into it and my parents were into it as well, but I wasn't into it, so I kind of missed out on it. I was just like, well, yeah. Yeah. It sounds like the one time I watched the finale of Game of Thrones with some friends despite never seeing any of the prior seasons. Yeah, it's exactly that. It was just like, it was really ahead of its time. I can respect the like saying like, hey, we're gonna have an overarching story. It's not gonna be like bad guy of the week, villain of the week type of thing. It was just like at the time for me, I was like, this is not like anything else that I'm watching, to be honest. So like once I missed that episode, it's just like, well, I don't know. Because there's no streaming services at the time, especially. So it's like once you miss the episode, you better find a way to watch it again. You better find a way to watch it. You better go check the guide and see when it's coming online or gonna air again, essentially. So it's a Sony thing too. Yeah, it's a Sony thing, and it's like I don't understand like why they decided to show it here, but it's really funny, I will say. It's really funny. So but yeah, I think overall that's about it. Yeah. Oh, Ocarina of Time is getting a full remake. Ocarina of Time is like one of those games that like, it's my earliest memory of gaming, and by gaming I mean like being like, I don't know, like 2-3 years old and not understanding what a video game is, and like running around and not understanding why everyone is like, because like at that point I'm playing like computer games that's like, you know, putt travels through time. You know, I'm playing games like that, right? And all of a sudden I'm seeing like Ocarina of Time. It's like, why are things attacking me? Why do I have a sword? And why am I, you know, why is there a maze? Why is there a forest? So not really playing the game, but I do have like the earliest memories of like, I don't know, the village and like the theme are like so nostalgic to me because it was my brother's. So, and I just like played it a little bit. So they can finally stop milking Breath of the Wild. There is that. Tears of the Kingdom is done. I think that series is done. If I had to guess, it's probably done. I think maybe they said all they wanted to say on it. Well, who's to say? I'm not entirely sure. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, this is out now, or not. This definitely not out now. They say it's gonna be out in 2026 apparently, which is crazy. So they've just been kind of sitting on this, I guess, a little bit. But it looks interesting. Zelda is also another thing where it's like, outside of obviously this being a baby, a babble, and playing, quote unquote, playing this game a little bit, and obviously like Breath of the Wild, I don't think I've ever really played too much. I played a little bit of Tears of the Kingdom. I didn't finish it. I don't think I've ever played too much Zelda, have I? I don't think I have. So again, it'd be like another thing to like really check out, because they're like super influential in the same way that like Final Fantasy is like influential. This is very like Zelda is so influential. It's like I feel like it would be kind of nice to check it out, because it's got a good mix of puzzles and like puzzles overall, and then action. So it's like I feel like maybe it would be nice to sort of like check that out overall. So they can finally stop. Oh yeah. Yeah, the Breath of the Wild Tears of the Kingdom plot should be done. There's not much else to say unless they invent a new villain. Yeah. It's like, again, I didn't finish it, but I felt like that was the feeling that I got from it, from what I had seen other people who had finished the game sort of talking about. I just got to like too sidetracked to finish it. But the only Zelda I've played is the one developed by Capcom, Minish Cap. That's crazy. I don't think I've ever even... Let me pull it up. Because I know what it is, definitely. But it's like... Yeah, that one was like so far removed from me. And this is the one that you've actually played. Again, I find it so interesting, where it's like, yeah, of course, this is my memory of Zelda. And it's like, to me... It's Ocarina of Time, right? But it just kind of depends. Man. But it is very charming. Minish Cap. It's very, very charming. Oh wait, no, I played a 3DS one, A Link Between Worlds, because I thought being a painting was a fun mechanic. You know what that kind of reminds me of? That reminds me of the Kirby game where you play as the mirror one, the Mirror Worlds Kirby game. That to me is like that, and I'd say Air Riders is like my defining like vision of what Kirby is. Link Between Worlds. Oh yeah. I vaguely remember seeing this one. I vaguely remember seeing like some people play this at school. Oh man, the memories. The memories before I got old. I think they had Vati and the other interesting villains, but they like Ganon so much. Yeah, they keep coming back around to Ganon. I think it's just like the classic old tale, so they keep coming back to him. So fair enough. Minish Cap was a good one, actually. Okay, interesting. I like the shrinking mechanic. Yeah, okay, that was the Minish Cap one. Gotcha. Yeah, that seemed interesting. It's one of my favorites. Second favorite. Speaking of Air Riders, you plan on playing the new game? I was just thinking about it. I was like, I really want to play this. I feel like I should. I don't know. I have to think about it a little bit more. Cause it's like there's nothing stopping me. I don't know. I think part of it is like maybe fear, honestly. Like the fear that this is the first time that a game that I really, really love, that is part of my childhood, has been remade in a way that's like very substantial to me. And it's like I'm terrified of what this could mean. Is it gonna be as good? Apparently it's great. Apparently it's fantastic. I have nothing to worry about. But I guess I'm just like I'm just nervous because it's like I don't have the same, like I'm in a different place in my life. Like what does it mean? How am I gonna feel when I play it? Different things like that. So, but I should stop stalling and being nervous for no reason. Because I was just thinking about it. I was like, man, when am I ever gonna play Air Riders? I said I was gonna do that. When am I gonna do it? I do want to. So the Zelda games I played was Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Twilight Princess, Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom. Never touched any of the DS Zelda games. Yeah. I know, like, so we had Ocarina of Time. We didn't have Majora's Mask. You played quite a bit then, actually, Count. You played quite a bit. We had Ocarina of Time. We didn't have Majora's Mask, but I've seen Majora's Mask now at this point. I can still, like I haven't gotten the experience of actually going through the puzzles. I've seen Majora's Mask and like what its story entails, though. It's such an interesting game. I love the concept of Majora's Mask, because like what were they cooking? Twilight Princess, I've never played. I've never seen anything for that. And then obviously played Breath of the Wild, and then played a little bit of Tears of the Kingdom. We also had what was the other one? the one by the Wind Waker. We also had Wind Waker. So I don't know if I ever played that one or if I just have memories of my brother playing it. It's like from such a long time ago, but we did have that one. So oh yeah, Rio, I'm worried of playing some remasters because what if the game isn't as good as what's in my mind? Yeah, I don't know how to describe it. It feels so like, I mean, it is like, it literally is such a first world problem and like such a non-problem at that, you know? And like, yet I'm in a state of paralysis of just like, I want to buy it, I want to play the game, and just like not doing so. Just like not doing so. This is a game that means so much to me. It's like, I don't want to. I don't want to. I played Majora's Mask, Minish Cap, a bit of Four Swords. Oh, Link to the Past, and Tears of the Kingdom. Interesting. Yeah, I didn't realize like so many people really enjoyed Minish Cap, because it's like I vaguely remember people playing it, but it's like I didn't realize that, like, oh, because it doesn't really come up. The ones that come up the most often are Tears of the Kingdom, obviously, and then Wind Waker, and then Majora, and then Ocarina of Time. Those are like the big ones that come up, you know? So I don't know. It's a big issue. Nostalgia factor could make or break a game. Yeah, exactly. Could be great in isolation, but we want to compare it to the original version. Yeah, exactly. So wanted to play Skyward Sword, but never got the chance to. Aren't these all, some of these are on the Nintendo Online Expansion Pass thing, which I I do have, and I never get to play. Why am I not playing it? I feel like Wind Waker at the very least is like, I have no excuse. I should probably play through some of these, you know? So at the very least, I think, I don't know if they did the remake of Twilight Princess yet, or if they, you know, if they said they were going to, or, you know, they seem to be working through all the games, so. Gotta go bye. Thank you so much for joining, team. I appreciate it. Thank you. I think that's why I haven't played the Crash remakes. Played the heck out of the trilogy. Yeah, exactly. Certain things like that, like Crash is like in my memory, and it's like I don't know if it's gonna be as good. Got the Spyro remakes because I only played the first one. I was curious about the other two games. Yeah, what was the one that just got? Yeah, it was Spyro, I think, in this direct that just got. Oh no. It was at the Xbox one, wasn't it? I think it was at the Xbox that like Spyro got announced or something, a Spyro remake. So yeah, new Spyro. Yeah, that. So it's like, man, all the games are coming back. They're coming back. I don't know which showcase. There were too many of them. There were too many new games. So I'm pretty sure Link to the Past is on there, and Four Swords. I do remember Four Swords being on there, so it should be there. I haven't heard anyone talk about Four Swords. Is it good? Is it actually good? I feel like the other ones, at least, I vaguely heard people talk about. Although, again, Twilight Princess, not so much, surprisingly. But with that, I feel like that's it. I feel like that's all of the showcase games. I don't believe it. That's it. Wow, wow, she sure had so much to say. At the very least, I got some good game recommendations. I feel a little bit more excited to play through a Souls-like now. And I have some Final Fantasy recommendations. And obviously we're talking a little bit, especially about Zelda, which is like, I don't know if like Zelda's like high up on the list. I feel like, especially with like all the things you can do in Breath of the Wild, and then we just talked about Tears of the Kingdom. Tears of the Kingdom. And it's like, I feel like maybe it's not like super high in priority right now, but like I feel like maybe in a few months or so, like it would be like more of a priority. So I played a bit of Four Swords. It's best when played with friends, which is kind of hard in the Game Boy Advance era. Fair. Okay, I see. So it's just like one of those games. It's like, you would enjoy this more with other people. Fair enough. Like Air Riders would be the same way, right? Obviously. So did we talk about Tupac coming back? We did. We had a whole I talked about it a little bit. I had my whole thoughts about it. And how Snoop Dogg came onto the stage and was like, "Hey, I'm Snoop Dogg," and everyone went crazy. I know it's ridiculous, but it's just like the concept of like revealing Tupac and then it's like, and please welcome Tupac. He just walks onto the stage and like what? I don't know. This is the type of dumb jokes things it's like that I find so hilarious. They're so funny. It's like obviously I have like conflicted feelings about the whole thing at hand, but like at least in my mind, like the concept of that is like so fucking funny to me. It's like what huh? But yeah, I talked about it a little bit. Overall, like kind of just like being mixed about it, or being sort of just like I don't know. I only watched the C Game showcase and the Story Bridge showcase, but already found probably enough for me. Yeah, I still have to go back and watch like some of the other showcase. Like there's like I don't know what it's called specifically, like, but like the Black Voices, for example. I used to do that all the time. I used to watch like through every showcase. This year I've been like so busy. This year and last year I got so busy that it's like I couldn't watch through them like I normally do. But I like to watch the smaller showcases as well, because not the smaller showcases per se, but it's like it's not based on a console, so it's like you're getting like indie games typically with those. I feel like there's a lot to be said there that otherwise you wouldn't know about. So it's kind of fun. It's kind of fun. There's so many. Yeah, there's so many. There's so many different games. And it's like there's so many different showcases. I saw there's like for Pride Month there was a I guess I don't know if it's Pride specific or like it's a new one that they're starting up, but like games that are centered around like Pride, and like I was like, that one wasn't there before. That one wasn't there before. And it's like I'm not saying like it's bad, it's like of course, but it's like that one wasn't there before, so there's even more to watch now, and I guess the list will maybe keep expanding. So I really want to get around to watching them though. I really do. But I think that's it. I think that's it. I should I will actually try and be on vocal rest at least until tomorrow. Inevitably. At least until tomorrow, inevitably. So and then I will be back right on Thursday, and hopefully I will figure out this freaking audio interface, man. I will figure out this audio interface system, and I will also figure out my model. Again, sorry that I'm just like moving all over the place. Woo woo. I don't know. I obviously pushed a button and then like pulled a parameter a little too far to the left, and then all of a sudden I don't know. I don't know what happened. But let me go ahead. I'll see if anyone is online to raid right now. Let's see. You know, Dragon Cats is online. Let me go ahead. Hold on. One moment here. Yeah, Dragon Cats is online. Dragon Cats actually raided, had done a joint raid earlier last time with 100 Line. With 100 Line. So she's currently playing through Resident Evil 2. So let's go ahead and raid back and say hello. Raid Dragon Cats Vtuber. Alright, awesome. Let me go over to ending screen. Code Veronica too. Yeah, Code Veronica. It's real. It's actually real. There's too many games. It was a crazy gaming weekend, but it was fun. It was genuinely fun. Where's the music as well? Oh, whatever. Who cares? I'll fix everything hopefully in time for next time. But if you are here, thank you so much for joining for a little bit. I really appreciate it. This was fun. This was really fun. Again, I was nervous for the first like talking stream, just me yapping, but a lot of people, especially I was like a lot of people came out and like had interesting things to say, so it was really fun. It was really fun. Thank you all for being here. So I will be back again on Thursday. Have a wonderful rest of your day or night or whatever time it is. Bye bye.